Handstand cruise to handstand is a super fun trick where you bounce off your hands, do a half flip with a half twist, and then land back in another handstand. Clearly this trick has the capacity to be very dangerous, but there are a few ways you can reduce the risk. The first is to use a super tramp, because the softness of the bounce here usually feels less impactful on your joints than a regular trampoline would. The second is to rely on a strong foundation. See, handstand cruises use the exact same mechanics as regular cruises, so unless you can easily do low cruise duckovers, high handstand bounces, and a few of the simpler handstand tricks, this is really not something you should be trying yet. For any trick involving a handstand, you really don't want to go high at all, as falling onto your hands can be incredibly dangerous, so you want to start by bouncing at a very calm, low height. From here, you can either go directly to your hands or drop to your knees first, and then you want to catch at a 45-degree angle with your core braced, knees bent, and body slightly hollow. In other words, you're trying to simulate the positioning of a regular front drop, just one that's been tilted 45 degrees and happens to be on your hands. This is going to set you up perfectly to replicate a stomach cruise rebound, with your feet kicking straight, your hips driving underneath you, and your shoulders coming upward all in one fluid motion. As soon as you leave the bed, bend your knees again so your feet don't catch on the trampoline, then stay tight and hold on for an extremely fast and abrupt ride, brace for impact, and pounce hands first onto the trampoline again. Done correctly, you'll be able to see the trampoline coming, but this happens so quickly that there is no time for hesitation or analysis. I recommend using progressive drills to build up to the trick itself. Start with a handstand snap to back, with the goal being to dial in the feeling and timing of your rebound until you consistently have to stop yourself from over-rotating onto your upper back. After that, start getting used to turning off your hands by doing handstand quarter to knees, quarter to handstand, which is going to feel way chiller than the trick itself will. Next, get used to the takeoff by doing handstand cruise to stomach, and remember that even though your survival instincts will probably make you want to rush and panic, this trick is much easier to catch if you make it floaty and patient. From here, you can simulate the catch by doing stomach cruise to handstand, and make sure you're staying on a vertical axis and maintaining a patient rebound when you do this. When all that feels easy and consistent, put the pieces together and try the trick itself while leaving one foot down until you feel like you can get inverted enough and take all the weight with your hands. When this feels 100% consistent and effortless, it's just a matter of fully committing, and once you catch it, you can enjoy your shiny new trick. Now, once you've drilled it to the point that the trick itself is super easy, you can keep leveling up by trying a few in a row. My personal record is 10, but I'm sure there are plenty of people out there who could do way more. As you learn these, remember that this is a very technical trick, so if you're having trouble, there are actually a lot of different things that might be happening. If your upper and lower body move independently instead of as one connected unit, any potential rotation you would have had will disappear immediately. If you hesitate and pause in the handstand, then try to manually throw yourself into the flip, you won't. And if you rush the takeoff, you're also going to lose rotation and possibly gainer. If you throw yourself around the side like a turntable instead of staying on a cruise axis and going over the top, it's going to be rough. If you land too vertical or horizontal, getting a good rebound is going to be very difficult, and if you plant your shoulders a lot, it's going to be virtually impossible. Similarly, if you land with your legs already straight, even though it looks nice, you're going to miss out on a lot of potential rotation, and if you bend your knees too much, it's also going to kill your rotation. If you keep your legs too extended once you leave your hands, your feet can scrape or even catch against the trampoline, and if your arms buckle during either handstand, it's not going to go super well. I hope this video helps, but if you have any questions or requests for future videos, please let me know in the comments below. If you're interested in online coaching or in-person workshops, you can always get in touch on scottmcdonaldcoaching.com. As always, please like, share, and subscribe. Check out my Instagram at ScottAMcDonald, and until next time, good luck and happy training.